Well, Mrs. Uno, I hate to tell you, but your husband has been murdered.
Murdered?
Exactly. But not to worry, because I know exactly who the killer is. And I can prove it. Only one of us was familiar with Mr. Uno, Bilken, and Mortimer before this evening. Only one of us was present at the time of each of 3 killings, and only one of us would have staged all of these 3 killings to make us accuse each other. And that person wasn't one of the guests here tonight.
What do you mean?
The body of Mr. Uno was moved when we were in the library. Only one of us was not present in the library.
George?
Who, me?
George was the only one capable of moving the body. And why? Why, George? Why did you do it?
You know, sometimes I just do things.
Like falling in love with Charlotte, the murderess.
Oh, Rita, she's fainted.
She hasn't. She's faking it.
She fakes nothing.
Oh, George, how little you know. Charlotte is not her real name. Her real name is Gertrude. And she's not French at all. She's German.
No!
All right, Herr Professor. You're right. I'm not French. I'm German from Düsseldorf. That's nice. It is. Nothing in Germany is nice. I came to this country to start a better life.
Oops, sorry about that.
My immigration lawyer, Herr Bilken, informed me that I get in easier if I pretend that I was French. But I hate the French. Everyone hates the French. So I lived a life of deception, pretending to be that.
You were just pretending.
Of course I was just pretending. And when Herr Uno bumped into me in the dark once the lights were out, I stabbed him. It was an instinctual reaction. We Germans are very instinctual and sensual, but that was the instinctual part. I killed him right there and pretended it came from the other room.
Why killed Bilken while watching him?
He knew my secret. He was the only one left, so that's why we deal with the problems.
You killed my husband!
Yeah.
I really enjoy his company.
Me not so much.
You are going to pay for this!
I could make some strudel.
Okay, everybody stop. No strudel is going to solve this. I'm afraid, Gertrude, we are going to have to give you over to the INS.
My mother George will marry me and I will remain in your country. Right? George?
When you were French, you were kinda hot. But now that you're actually German, you are just creepy.
Nice! No!
Come along, Gertrude. We are taking you to the police.
Nine, please. Nine.
Mind letting me out?
I have this feeling I'm forgetting to do something.
Hey, come on! Please?
Shouldn't someone be taking care of these bodies? This seems a little cruel.
Hey, Kirk? What you doing? Can you come back in, please?
This was a nice day.
Hey, I'm so tired of here, hey! This sucks.
Or it could have happened this way.
Mrs. Uno, I hate to tell you, but your husband has been murdered.
Murdered?
Exactly. But not to worry, because I know exactly who the killer is, and I can prove it.
Who is it?
Who among us had a motive to kill Mr. Uno?
You do, George?
He didn't give me a good stick.
Well, that wasn't terribly helpful.
Who didn't raise their hands?
It's the general.
I can't raise my hand. I was put down to throw.
What?
Let me on.
I can't understand what you are saying.
What does any of this have to do with my husband?
The person that killed your husband didn't raise his hand right now because he's hiding his motive.
I can't raise my hand. I'm too down to throw.
Relax, General. It wasn't you.
Thank you.
He's not even speaking English.
Come closer. I'll put a smile on your face.
I think that sounds like French. Oh, is it French? I should know.
The only one who could kill a postal worker is someone who is employed in a profession even more sinister. A profession so dark and without any merit that only a soulless robot of pure evil would attempt it. A lawyer.
It's a zombie! Chop off his head and burn his corpse!
The game's up, Bill Ken.
Fine, I admit it. I'm a lawyer.
We knew that. The game's up about killing Uno.
Wait, what's going on?
Fine, Beasley. I shot, bludgeoned, and stabbed Mr. Uno when no one was looking. And then I faked my own death.
What? Just go with him.
Mortimer found out, so I had to take him down. And I would have gone away with it too if it wasn't for...
You shot him!
What is wrong with you?
You heard him! He was a zombie!
No, he wasn't.
Well, someone said he was a zombie.
You did.
Has anyone seen my pills?
Well, I guess the case is closed. Let's get out of here. I will give you a ride home, Miss Stephanie.
I drove here myself.
You're traumatized. It's understandable. You need a shoulder to cry on.
I'm pretty well, actually.
Hey, I'm still down here, hey? Oh, this sucks.
Or it could have happened this way.
Well, Mrs. Kuno, I hate to tell you, but your husband has been murdered.
Murder?
Exactly. But don't you worry, because I know exactly who the killer is, and I can prove it.
It was Beasley.
How could you?
It wasn't me. I just said I could prove who the actual killer was.
Proof is only something the smart people need. The rest of us like to go innuendo and group mentality.
That's right.
I agree. What he said.
You are always discriminating against us with your intelligence and your theories. But what about our opinions? Don't they matter?
I have been discriminated against because I'm so pretty.
And I've been discriminated against because I'm addicted to pills.
This is ridiculous. Let me speak.
Thank you.
He knows who the killer is.
The killer is
George!
What?
How is that possible?
He was the only one out of the room when Burke was killed. He was the only one who could have moved Mr. Uno's body, and he's vaguely an Eastern European. And everyone knows there are frequent villains in Hollywood movies.
He is an Eastern European.
Vaguely.
Is it true?
Yes, I was born in Eastern Europe.
And I loved you.
Well, if you want to listen to the facts, then yes, it's true. But in another reality, it's not true.
That's where I live.
The only thing I need to know, George, is why?
Because he's not fancy, Rupert.
What?
I say he's not fancy.
I can't understand what you are saying.
Cook lives for certain moments, Professor. One of these moments is Christmas bonus. This year, Uno was so busy blackmailing all of you that he forgot about Christmas. And he forgot about my tip. And this is what happens when you don't tip your help.
But quite welcome by Mortimer.
Mortimer was always so British. Walking here being British, I had to do it. And Wilkham, well, he complained about my cooking.
No, he didn't. He liked the tarts.
You sure did?
Well, who didn't like my cooking then?
I thought they were quite tasty.
Could have used a little tarragon. Get it? Tarragon? It's my name. And it's also a spice.
Nobody would put a tarragon in a tart.
This always happened. I tried to make a pun using my name, and it always backfires. Why, God? Why?
All right, George. We are taking you to the police. Are you going to go quietly?
Fine.
Oh, no. They forgot all about you.
Thank you. And I get my hands on that idiot that will crush his vampire just like the United States getting beaten in his World Cup.
Do you really think George did it?
Of course he did it. Who else would it have been?
I suppose he could have been covering for someone he loved, sacrificing himself for his true love. It's very beautiful,
Sounds kind of fruity to me.
very fruity, General, very fruity indeed. Goodbye, General, as we say in France. You're not wearing deodorant.
No! No!
Or it could have happened this way.
Well, Mrs. Uno, I need to tell you about your husband has been murdered.
Murdered?
Exactly, but not to worry, because I know exactly who the killer is, and I can prove it. Before I begin an analysis of both the murder's motives and opportunities, I would like to take a little time to instruct you on the scientific method. If you will have a seat, please. According to the scientific method, whenever you have eliminated the impossible, whatever remains, however improbable, is the truth. Madam Isis?
That's Sherlock Holmes, not the scientific method.
Well, aren't you my smarty pants?
It was one of my earlier names I admitted.
Can't you just tell us who killed my husband? Like the noble caterpillar that emerged from its cocoon as a beautiful butterfly. My proof is both carefully constructed and impossible to rush. Needless to say.
Mortimer!
What? Oh, come on, how did you know? I think I've just been stabbed.
gentleman never dies while his guests go free. I'm afraid I did stage my own death. Huh? What was that?
Sometimes he just says things.
True. Anyway, as I was saying, you may have did check my pulse, but I didn't. But I wasn't dead. Because I'm not just a simple butler you see before you, but in actuality...
Me? Wasn't.
It's alright. She only just wounded me. We British are made of sterner stuff than...
My husband's been rising gun control laws. He's not hunting.
Hunting what, people?
Relax. I only shoot men.
I think I heard someone in the.
Can you please stop shooting me? It's annoying. As I was saying before I was so rudely shot, in the past I was a member of the Yakuza, which trains its members in the tenets of ninjutsu. One of those tenets is the ability to slow your heart rate down to almost absolute zero. Appearing dead. It's quite handy when you're murdering people.
What will the Japanese think of next? They're so innovative.
Mr. Uno and Mr. Bilken had contrived to create a corrupt deal worth millions that would strip you all out of your fortunes and subsequently finance a doomsday device that would end life on the entire Earth. And the British government, which knows everything, had sent me to investigate.
What? You're a spy? You're a ninja spy?
You are a British ninja spy! Indeed I am, ladies! Indeed I am! Shall we go for a drink?
This guy's hot.
There's just one thing I don't understand. Why kill Professor Beasley?
He was, in on it?
Oh,
Shall we?
Hey, you forgot me. Hey.
But really, it happened this way.
Well, Mrs. Uno, I hate to tell you, but your husband has been murdered.
Murdered?
Exactly. But not to worry, because I know exactly who the killer is, and I can prove it.
Well, who did it? Who killed my husband?
I did. According to his instructions.
When your power goes out, kill me.
what?
But why did you shoot step and blood on him?
What?
But what? Take a stupid gag on me.
Take his giggle.
Ah, thank you. But why did you shoot, stab, and lunge on him?
Because I wanted to make sure he was dead.
Fancy.
But why would he want you to kill him?
I was hoping hoping you all could tell me.
Well, I was supposed to move his body.
What?
He said, after I'm dead, move me to the study.
What is going on here?
And who killed Bilke?
No one. In addition to being a lawyer, I have also trained as a Sapphire mystic for the past 9 years. I am able to slow my heart rate and breathing to a point where I appear dead, even though I'm very much alive. I'm not a lawyer in a big law firm. I'm a representative of the Postmaster General, who sent me here to investigate rogue actions of one of our mailmen.
Uno.
Precisely.
Dang it. I hope someone killed you.
Sorry to disappoint you, General.
And that brings us to Mortimer.
That was me. Sometimes I just do things for fun.
It was fun.
Well, actually, it was also in my instruction from Mr. Uno.
In the dark, when no one is looking, kill Professor Beasley.
It says Beasley.
It's what it says here.
I thought it's a Mortimer. My bad.
So, first, he wanted you to kill him. Then he wanted his valuable. And then he wanted someone to kill you. But why? An instruction said to find out the general and handcuff him to a chair.
When he said to bring down the house.
Wait a minute. I think he intended for all us to die. Tonight. This was never about blackmail. This was about murder.
Wow. And he said you would never figure out. There are still Nigerian death textures to worry about. Gonna run?
Are you okay?
I just got shot.
I think that is sexy.
I reached up 19 times.
That's just excessive.
Mortimer and Uno were the only ones who knew how to get out of here.
Does anyone smell smoke?
She's setting her house on fire. You know what? Just okay, all right. This is a time to scream.
Can you just untie me, please? Thank you. I feel I've been trapped there forever. Now, welcome, Beasley. It's time to man up. What? Fine, I'll do it by myself.
Don't do it, General.
Nigerian deck picture my butt. That sounds made up.